non-stop local weather.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight we are looking at mostly clear skies here in the Magic City, and temperatures right now are into the low 40s there. Your winds are coming in from the south-southwest at about 6 miles per hour, and it feels like 39 degrees out there. As far as what your temperatures are looking like across the entire region, we are dropping down into the upper 20s there out of Hardin. Otherwise, many surrounding areas are still into the 30s and 40s at 19 degrees in Yellowstone National Park. Now, as far as what we've got going on in the days to come, temperatures are going to start to slowly cool and back down into the mid-50s throughout Friday and then into the 40s Saturday, Sunday, going into Monday. And over the course of the weekend, we're also going to be looking at an increasing chance of rain and a rain-snow mix as well. Temperatures all the while as we move into next week still staying above the average line, which is going to be around 37 to 38 degrees. Now, so far your winds today have been a little more on the pleasant side. We've been talking calm to light conditions, but off into the eastern plains, those winds have been increasing in from the southeast. We're looking at about 17 to 18 miles per hour there at a Baker into Ekalaka. Wind gusts have been a little bit stronger. We have been spiking up to about 25 and 30 miles per hour. That does impact areas out of Miles City as well. As we move forward, we are going to be watching this low pressure system approaching in from the southwest. Now that starts in tomorrow morning. That will bring an increased chance for mountain snow, low valley rain, and western Montana already tonight is looking at a little bit of a wintry mix so far, impacting areas of high elevation. Well, as we continue throughout much of the day going into Friday, that low pressure system will move more into north central Montana. We're still expected to see a mix of rain and snow, and that's all going to kind of build into central Montana as we move into Saturday morning. Not only do we have moisture coming in from the west, we're seeing more moisture approaching in from the southeast. And this moisture from the southeast is really moving in all the way from the Gulf of Mexico. So this is going to continue to impact us not only in southeastern Montana, but into central Montana throughout much of the day on Saturday. And with this additional moisture moving in, we're keeping a close eye on the ground. And why, you might ask? Well, right now the ground is frozen at least 8 inches deep. So any kind of moisture that we're expected to see, especially when you're talking rain, it's really going to be hard for the ground to kind of absorb that moisture at this point. So that's going to lead to increased runoff potential, which will bring us that chance of overland flooding and a chance of ice jam flooding as well. So if you live along the rivers and streams, we just want to encourage you to kind of take those precautions to not only protect your property, but also your livestock as well. That's going to be throughout Friday night, Saturday, going into Sunday. As far as how much rain we're anticipated to see, we start to see increasing chances of at least 1/4 of an inch to possibly 4/10 of an inch. When it comes to snow, more of our mountainous areas to our west are going to be looking at 3 to 6 inches of snow. Red Lodge could maybe pick up 1 to 2 inches. Areas out of northwestern Wyoming looking at a little bit of 1 to 3 inches of snow out of Mammoth, closer to 4 to 8 inches of snow for the rest of Yellowstone National Park and the Absaroka Mountains. As far as your temperatures tonight, we will be dropping down into the 20s and 30s. And with your 7-day planner, we are looking at temperatures a little bit closer to average as we move through next week. Not only do we have a chance for rain and snow Saturday and Sunday, but we also have an increased chance for moisture as we move a little bit closer to next Wednesday and Thursday as well.
All right, thank you so much for that, Tracy.
Yeah.
First off, we've been talking about all day how it's been so beautiful this past week, and we're going to have a couple more days of some great weather like you were just saying.
Yeah.
But we're also going to have some increased moisture, which is great for the ag side of things, of course.
Yes, I think everybody has been, kind of just on the fence. We want to enjoy the temperatures, but at the same time, we really need the moisture. So we are going to start to see things kind of leveling out. Maybe not as much snow, but a little bit of that rain-snow mix is going to go a long way as we go through the next couple of days.
Alrighty, we're going to have a more in-depth look at that forecast coming up right after the break.